tomorrow's the day that I finally get my very first Tepezza treatment. For those of you who don't know, I've had thyroid since I was 12 years old and I am now 28, almost 29. And to say that it has affected my life is to say the least. It brought me this new condition called Graves' disease, when your eyes get enlarged and they stick out. So as you can tell, it happened on this eye, which is my right eye. And it did the opposite on my left eye, which is why I look pretty weird on camera sometimes. And some of you have mentioned it before, and it's because I have something called Graves' disease. It doesn't bother me at all, and I'm actually really used to it because, I mean, after all, I've had it for so many years, and the amount of people that notice it is really insane. But I mean, I notice it too, you know? And then you'll have your few people that are very discreet about it or that genuinely don't notice. And it's mainly like on camera where you can notice more, because in person you can't see it that much. Sometimes. Some days are worse than other days. Some days my eyes are just extremely huge, and it's mainly when I'm so tired. But I am a mom of two, so we don't get much sleep around here. I could do a story time of how I found out that I had thyroid, because it was not common back in the day. It was common, but on women older than 30 years old. And at the time I was 12, so it was not very common. It was a struggle to get there, but we got there. When I was 16, I got surgery for my thyroid and I got it completely removed. The doctor said that that was supposed to make everything normal again. It was supposed to balance out my hormones and just get me healthy. I had a lot of complications my whole high school life, so this was a much needed surgery. After I got my surgery though, is when my eyes started to pop out, and it's because they were giving me a hormone replacement pill because I didn't have a thyroid anymore. So I was producing too much hormone. Because, plot twist, they didn't remove the entire thyroid, so they didn't do a total thyroidectomy like they said they did. They did a partial thyroidectomy, which resulted in me producing too much thyroid and bulging out my eyes, and so many other things that came along with it. So fast forward, when I turned 18, I was supposed to get eye surgery, and it's called an orbital decompression, and they were supposed to put me out, go in and like remove the fat that I had around my eye. But then something happened with my insurance, and it was gonna take longer for it to cover. Then I started working, I started school, I was a freshman in college, so I kind of pushed it back a little bit, and I never went through with it. 10 years later, and I start having a lot of complications with my eyes, where my eyesight is just not good anymore. It's not at 100% like it used to be. And I just get massive headaches starting from my eye going all the way to the back. I'm nauseous all day, and so many other symptoms that I feel on a daily basis. And yeah, I still have thyroid, so that is part of a chronic illness, but a part of it is my Graves' disease. I reached out to my endocrinologist and I let her know that I was ready to get referred to an eye specialist again. And it just so happened to be the same specialist that was supposed to do surgery on me when I was 18. So how cool, right? And I went to see her last month. She told me, oh my gosh, Irma, like, yeah, your eye got bigger since last time that we were gonna do surgery, but now there's a new treatment called Tepezza, and you don't need to take time off from work. A non-invasive treatment, so I won't need to take time off, and I won't need to spend time away from my kids. I won't be in pain. Like, oh, so many great things. So of course I was like, yes, please sign me up. And they called me this Sunday and were like, we can get you scheduled this Wednesday, the 5th. So tomorrow I will be going to get this treatment done. And the way that it works is that I will be going in for an infusion, and it can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. I'll be in the facility just sitting there getting the infusion in. There are some side effects, but I feel like the side effects were a lot less than if I went with the actual surgery. So for me, that was a win. I'll have to go in every 3 weeks for the next 8 sessions. And hopefully by the end of it, I will have normal eyes again. which of you know, like that is one of my biggest insecurities, my eyes. But I've learned to embrace it, which is why I post content, because you know, I love it. I just love posting content. So yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited, but I am very nervous because, girl, like when I tell you I have not seen my eyes normal in a really, really long time, it's insane. And the fact that I've been so MIA lately, it's because the way my eyes look. But I'm not going to be shy. I'm going to post this because in a few sessions, I want to see how drastic my eyes changed. So this is the before, guys. Do you see, like, it pops out? You see? And they're not that bad today. Like, I promise you, they are not that bad. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, but like, my eyes are not that bad today. Like, they've been worse. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.